Hello, Facebookers, Danversites. This is Dana Albert checking in. You can see I'm in Borrego Springs. I'm going down the canyon. I thought I'd give you a little view or tour of what it's like to go down the canyon into the flatland of Borrego Springs. I came this way a couple of nights ago during a torrential rainstorm. We had flash flood warnings the whole way. I think I was probably like 3 minutes ahead of the flooding. It was wicked. But so I'm in my 4x4 going down. I just have my wonder dog Argos in the back. I'll let you see him somewhere over there. But these are hairpin turns. And if you slip or not paying attention or get distracted, you're dead. I was much higher up a few minutes ago, but I thought this warranted a quick update on my Facebook page. As you all recall, I bought a house out here, and it's coming along. What it needs is mostly just furnishings. And so to get that kind of stuff, anything. Today was a water dispenser. You have to drive like, at least an hour and 10 minutes, 15 minutes. Look at these great mountains. So Borrego is below, the green patches there. There's some farmlands, but evidently the water tables are pretty low. The aquifers, which is to say something's got to give. And by that, we're probably talking starting with the farming, and if it gets worse, then maybe even one of the 3 golf courses can only sustain so much. As I understand it, the properties, the homes are the most protected, and there's only 3,500 people here, so I don't know, but that's probably along the lines of maybe 1,000 homes, maybe 2,000 homes, many of which are seasonal. People aren't even here during the summer months. My street is like every 5th, 6th, or 7th house has somebody in it currently. But check these hairpin turns out. But the mountains and the rocks are wicked. They're super dry. So when the rain comes down hard, as it did the other night, it brings all the dirt with it. So they get a lot of mudslides here. It turns out, and I knew this, that my house flooded 17 years ago. But someone told me who was present, they told me it was mostly mud. So not simply water, but mud coming into the house. Since then, the previous owners erected a wall in the front of the house with floodgates that you can employ when needed, presuming you're here. Or if you're not here, the floodgates are always in position. But I don't know, my floodgates look a little flimsy. I think a wall of mud flowing down from the hillside would just, barrel right through it. I was just up in Hemet. I got a friend of mine up there from the old days. I'm talking like, he's actually my stepmother's brother, who's 3 years my junior. And well, Hemet's about nearly 2 hours away. So I brought him down, a little reunion of sorts. Actually, he was really helping me work on my place. Then I also picked up my nephew out in San Diego. He's 12 years old. I've never met him before, so I had him for about 4 or 5 days. And that's it. Just simple life. I keep seeing Brian O'Neill. He comes by, brought me a housewarming gift recently, really nice. And I think we're playing tennis on Monday. you know. I haven't played tennis in like 15 years, but you know, I'm hoping to kick his ass. Yeah, that. He's been playing constantly, except for, well, he's in between operations. So you got two invalids out there hitting the ball. Because I'm a little banged up. I won't be able to play any balls that are more than like an inch or two from my racket. In other words, doubles. But so check these mountains out. Aren't these cool? Yeah, it's August. It's currently 99 degrees. This is like the coolest it's been in like, I don't know what, 8-9 days I've been here. It will get hotter. Seemingly, as when I go to my neighborhood, I go uphill for some distance and the temperature starts climbing again. I mean, by like 5, 6, 7 degrees quickly. So right now it's up to 100. Just 100 right there. And this is Borrego Springs, man. These mountains are all snow-capped in the winter when there's snow, that is. So you can imagine how beautiful it is. While below here in the valley, it's more like 75 degrees. Great tennis weather, golfing weather. There she is. Welcome to Borrego Springs. The town is a little bit shut down in August. I mean, probably a third of the restaurants are closed for the entire month, to include some of the hotels. This one right here. It's a hotel with a pool, bar, restaurant. It's got RV parking. It's also got classic RVs, you know, 40, 50, 60-year-old RVs that are rented as hotel rooms, basically. So I'm 102 degrees now. So 3 degrees in about 5 minutes. Check this place out. It's really cool looking. I wouldn't recommend coming here though in summer, in August. But rather wait till about October. October through March, I think, the prime months. These are all little hotels, believe it or not. They're inns. Yeah. Another one. I think there's 3 or 4 right here. Another. They're just like little motel style units. But I think there's another one here on the right. Yeah. So you got like 4 to 5. If you count the big hotel I first mentioned, then 5. Right here in the entry. And they got, I suspect, more stuff around. My ears have popped. But I don't know. I really had wanted Palm Springs, but 2 things. 1, the prices were astronomical, and 2, Palm Springs is so built up, you know. I'm reluctant to live there. They have like 4 lanes of traffic going into town. Forget that. Is they call it a mall. It's a strip mall. So it's got a number of things there. And over here on the left, something similar. A few restaurants, some of which are open. And here, groceries. There's 2 grocery stores. I've only seen the one though. Anyway, I think I'm satisfied. I made the right decision, a good investment, and this is the town center. We got some prehistoric animals over there and African animals. The town center is this rotary, really, so you can imagine how much they have to water that. This Rams Hill Golf and Restaurant, and I have to get out there. That is. It was ranked number help me out, 1 in the nation some 5 or 6 years ago. Okay. So it's quite good. here we are. The temperature now is 103. So we've had a 4-degree difference since I started talking. Here's another motel. I'm pretty sure it's closed. Nobody's coming here in August. Jesus Christ. Imagine why. So I think, let me look. I live over by those mountains somewhere, up on the side of one, or at the base of it. Yeah, it's 104, so the temperature's climbing quickly, like a degree every minute. I think in New England, when you drive south in the winter, the temperature gets warmer by a couple of degrees every like 100 miles. Here it's like every 30 seconds. Now here's some watered vegetation. Looks like a farm of some sort. They got a nice wall of thick trees. I'm not sure what type. Yeah, a lot of farms here, strangely. I don't know to what capacity they're producing because there's not a lot of water. That rainstorm we had a couple of nights ago was spectacular, but they probably need that every alternating day because it's hot and dry out here. The side of my head exposed to the sun is cooking. It's 5:16 p.m. and I'm getting burnt to a crisp on the left side. I'm gonna close here in a minute. I just wanted to show you some of the metallic sculptures, to include a dragon. So there you got some elephants over there. Camels up ahead to the right. These are just out in the middle of the desert. People pull over and look at them, take photos. There's some prehistoric creatures over here. I see some kind of dragon on top of it looks like a giant rat. There's another giant rat, about the size of 2.5 men standing. And over here is the dragon. See the head? And it goes under the road, so to speak, and off to the right. I mean, if you weren't familiar with this area, I think you'd be shocked to come across these. Check it out. Yeah, so Borrego's got a few interesting things. Yeah, a lot of 4x4ing, off-roading. They got a whole section of the area called Ocotillo, and there people come up with their RVs. They dry camp, so no electricity. They just pull in with their solar panels, you know, light up the trailer. There's no fees, no expense. They do have toilets and showers, which are coin operated. So you can put your RV there for as long as you want and just use those facilities. Again, you have to run off solar or a generator. Let me see, is this my turn? Let me see. This is me. It's all faded. It says Santa Rosa and Borrego Springs. Temperature is still at 104. I think it's going to climb as we approach my house. Now you can see it's a little bit of an oasis. It's on a golf course. De Anza, it's called. That's the explorer who founded, shall we say, Borrego Springs. There's a restaurant right there. Looks like a nice piece of, look like swordfish to me. So look at this, all lush green golf course. Beautiful, beautiful palm trees, gorgeous homes. They're mostly mid-century, but there's also a number of adobe homes, adobe style, yeah. And my dog ran off into the woods the other day. He got hit by cactus. I thought he was being eaten by a mountain lion. He was crying so much. I thought he was done. I thought he was dead. Look at this nice golf course. So it runs the length of the neighborhood. So houses on all sides. Here's a more modern home. Likewise, another one right here. You can see all the cactus. And then these mid-centuries here. I like these the best. Looks like these are private tennis court. So De Anza Country Club is just up ahead. They have a restaurant. I don't know if it's open or not. I don't see much traffic around here. Most likely it's closed or open, perhaps special hours, weekends. Nice homes. They're all on like half-acre lots, but they're also separated by other lots that are just not built on. You know, they're just vacant. So, you know, I suspect they may build on them eventually, but not sure about right now. It seems to me with the water shortage, there could be, and I don't know this, but a moratorium on building. So you see in real estate journals, they're selling a lot of lots, but you may not be able to build on them. So you gotta think twice about buying a lot. Look at these lush gardens. Beautiful palm trees just everywhere. It's a dry heat. So at 104, it feels like it's like 85, which is hot. No matter how you slice it, it's hot. I have a tendency to drive past my house because they're all buried behind trees. So this isn't me. I'm the, not this one, but the next one, I think. There she is. That's me right there. I've got my Airstream parked out front. This lot is just so lush. There's so many palm trees, and to include cactus. Check it out. And things that are potentially dangerous, you know. Anyway, that's all she wrote for this segment. I'll give you a tour of the house once I'm done with it, furnishing it, and I think you'll like it. All right then, until next time, or I should say until next time, Dane Albert out here.